Piggy is one of those games that has an amazing story that completely captivates the players in terms of plot, depth, lores, and mysteries. Even rivals god-tier storytelling games such as Undertale, The Last of Us, Bioshock, and Minecraft Story Mode. Actually no, it is above those filths. The Piggy story is so well written that it deserves of whatever price people give to really good stories. Anyway, after experiencing such a masterpiece and smoking too much crack, I, Tankfish, decide to share with you this amazing story. The story of Piggy takes place in this world where everybody's a furry except you. Well, unless you're a furry too, then this world is full of furries and it deserves an exterminatus. You're a police officer investigating the disappearance of George, a pig. I don't know why you're even bothering searching, because if I see a pig walking on the street, I'd capture it and toast it, because I'm homeless and I'm starving. But anyway, while you're contemplating this beautiful house and thinking how you're gonna arrest the next black person you see, an 8 feet tall pig came with a bat and smacked you in the back of the head. How did you not see an 8 feet tall pig with a bat coming in the middle of the street with no obstacles? I don't f***ing know, perhaps the pig can fly. Anyway, for some reason the pig didn't kill you but gave you severe brain damage instead, which is probably the reason why you're acting so retarded and try to escape through overcomplicated means in the rest of the story. Bro, just climb over the fence, you dumbass. So after you wake up from severe concussion, you realize that you're locked inside of the house, and the pig is back to kill you. Again, but for real this time. Why didn't it kill you in the first place, you ask? I don't f***ing know, it's a pig, it's probably dumb. So remember kids, next time you smash someone in the back of the head, make sure to give them a few more good bashes. So you try to escape and you're a police officer, where the f*** is your Glock? Just shoot the bitch. Oh, you forgot it in the station? Well, lucky you, this is America. There are guns in this house. It's a pistol, and hey look, I'm sorry, but this clearly does not look like pistol ammunition. Also, there are 2 usable rounds in this pile, so why do you only have 1 shot? Also, who's the maniac who scattered gun ammunitions around his house? Anyway, you escape the house and return to the police station. You then realize that it is abandoned and there is another 8 feet tall pig with a bat on the loose. So you try to escape. I don't understand why you're trying to escape when you're literally a police officer in a police station. Grab a f***ing gun for f***'s sake. And don't use those 1-round musket Glock. Bring the f***ing AR-15 and the Spaz shotgun. I don't think the pig would only be unconscious for 20 seconds if you shot it with those. But anyway, you have brain damage, so you try to escape via a car in the garage found by Doggy, your co-worker in the force. Why don't you use the police car you drove earlier? I don't know, you probably forgot about that. Anyway, it turns out the car in the station is out of gas, but the engine for some reason is still running. Why? I don't know. Maybe the car engines in this world consume the souls of dead children to stay active. Anyway, you find the gas and rolled out of the station with Doggy. Then the car ran out of gas again. What? Why? You just refilled it! And you're surrounded by 5 very angry furries. So you decide to escape through the art gallery. This is a very subtle reference, but I think the creator is referencing to Hitler right here. You know, the out of gas and being surrounded and the whole art thing. Yeah. Anyway, the pig with glasses came to chase you and beat you down. What about the 4 others? I don't know. Probably deleted because 5 furries would be too much for Roblox children to handle. Then you escape through the back alley and 4 weeks later you end up in the forest having some fun time around a campfire. You then theorize that the monsters were your friends. Wow, genius, took you long enough to realize that. And this confirms the theory that the main character is indeed kind of stupid. So after the game theory moment, you go to sleep and Doggy drinks a potion. Why did he drink the potion? I don't know, maybe he was super thirsty or the potion looks extra tasty. You then wake up and wow, Doggy, your emergency food is gone. So you go and search for him. Didn't take you long though, because Doggy is back with a fire axe and he's coming for that ass. To make things worse, there's another crazy furry on the loose. So you escape and ditch Doggy because you never liked Doggy in the first place. While you're escaping, you come across a radio on the ground. Why it's on the ground? Because the creator was too lazy to animate. That's why it's on the ground. From the radio, someone asks you if you can save his friend who is stuck at school. Being the friend of justice that you are, you accept this request. Why the f*** is his friend at school in the first place? There's nothing but f***ing books there. If you're stuck in a supermarket or a f***ing gun store, that makes sense. But a f***ing school, you gathering books? It has been 4 weeks since the infection broke out. I don't think the schools are still open. Actually, maybe not. This is America after all. Anyway, meet Bunny. She has a crossbow. Feed her some carrots and she'll commit school shooting. However, if you don't feed her carrots, she wouldn't move and wouldn't try to help you, even if you're dying, because she's a heartless furry. I honestly don't see even why she needs help escaping in the first place, seeing how the infected doesn't even attack her. It's probably because they're both furries. Anyway, you save her and escape via the sewer. There you meet Mr. Potato from Toy Story. Look how cute he is. He is totally not evil. Then you suddenly go full Spider-Man mode and don't feel so well. Probably a mild case of diarrhea caused by that bacon you ate this morning. You fell in coma. You then get treated in the hospital and wake up learning that the hospital is no longer safe. F your life, am I right? How is the hospital not overrun in the first place? I don't know. Maybe the doctors are really buff. So you escape and Mr. P pulled a shepherd on you and left you behind.
Good. That's one less loose end.
Top 10 anime betrayals. Now you have to find another way out. So you try to escape through the metro, and this time it is Bunny who has a mild case of diarrhea. It was so bad that she can't even move. Why didn't the killer zombie pig kill Bunny, who was literally disabled? I don't know, but I do know that we might have an imposter among us. So you go and get the metro up and running, and before you escape, Bunny tells you that she drank a potion that Mr. P gave to her. Probably a bottle of laxatives to help her with her constipation. She doesn't want to turn the train into a fest, so she tells you that it's better to leave her behind. So you ride the metro to Mr. P's carnival, hoping to find Mr. P and find out what the is going on. But there was no one there except two other very angry furries. So you escape again and meet two other furries who are not so angry, a zebra and a pony. You call this a pony? Is it from Chernobyl? How many mutations did it go through? They're part of a survivor group, and whoa, watch out, there's a furry with a knife behind you, staring at you menacingly without moving. So just like any smart person, you ask him, hey, is this your friend? No, it's not. This literally tried to kill you a few chapters ago. So the pony with his wooden sword. Why a wooden sword? Any weapon would have been better than that. A pipe from alleyways would have been better than that. Anyway, he whacks the furry with the knife in the head. Well, the furry getting whacked in the head just stays there. And that, kids, is how you treat disabled people. After this, you go with the zebra and the pony to their base, and wow, the front gate that gives access to the base is locked. Why can't you just go around it? Like, they're alleyways. It's a city. Apparently, no, you have to overcomplicate things and risk your life to go through the main gate. And just like all the other furries, the zebra is also a heartless bastard who won't help you unless you give her weed. Also, I never understood why you can't just kick down the wooden doors. You're a police officer. I'm pretty sure you're capable of that. Is it because you skip your legs day and your legs are weak? Anyway, after opening the gate, you guys stand in front of the base, not entering it. Well, there are still two monsters on the loose, but it's more important to talk about life. Nobody cares. So you tell them that Mr. P has been giving out potions that turn people into infected. Wait, what? I thought he was giving out laxatives. Then you suddenly hear a noise and you feel like someone is watching you. So just like any smart protagonist, you decide to go check it out, leaving Pony behind, alone with his wooden sword. I'm calling that Pony's gonna die. So the mysterious person watching you escape to a mall, and you're determined to catch this person. Why? I don't know. So after another totally interesting gameplay, you find out that the mysterious person is George. How the did he lock himself in this room in like 10 seconds while it took you like, whatever, I'm giving up at this point. After some boring introductions, it turns out that George disappeared because after his family visited the hospital, they acted weird and scary. So why did you disappear without telling anyone, George? Can't you just dial 911? Anyway, George ran and came to the city looking for Grandma, but Grandma was also infected, so he hid. This dumbass clearly saw you guys talking, something that infecteds don't do, so why did he hide from you? Also, did he just hide here for like more than 4 weeks? I don't know. He's a pig. He's probably dumb. So the little bitch came with you back to the safe house, and whoa, what? Pony didn't die. What a plot twist. You have a little bit of a reunion moment, and apparently they tracked a helicopter signal nearby. How is that possible, you ask? I don't know about you, but it's pretty damn easy to track a helicopter signal nearby because of the, you know. Yeah. So you conclude that it is Mr. P's helicopter and decide to go after him because of course Mr. P is the only person who owns a helicopter in this world, and it is impossible that a detected helicopter belongs to, I don't know, the Air Force. You go to the place where the helicopter signal is detected, and it turns out to be a military outpost. You do the whole escape thing again, and you end up in front of an underground lab looking ass building. You conclude that this is where Mr. P is. Why? Oh, because of the helicopter right there. Good thinking. It doesn't matter if you never saw Mr. P's helicopter before. You can smell him. The smelly smell of a potato. Suddenly, George came, ditching the children and the useless giraffe. He grew a new pair of balls, and he wants to meet the person who cucked his family. So you tell him, sure, why not? I'll keep you safe, which was not the case because he was the one beating up the monsters. And it was up to the zebra and the pony to fend off the pig soldiers. And what is this? Romance? Oh no. Oh please. No. So you go in the lab and meet the Terminator Potato Man. He became delusional and he thinks that you're dead, so he apologizes to you. What the f, man? Not cool. Don't apologize to someone after killing them. F you, man. So like a terrorist, you make the whole place go boom boom and broke the laws of physics. Like what the f is going on here? So you finish the puzzle and you obtain a picture of Mrs. P. I don't know why it's there, but it's there. You give it to Mr. P and he stops the rampage because he suddenly became good because he saw a picture of his wife or some shit. The creator wants you to feel bad for him, so it makes it a better story, I guess. Mr. P apologizes and tells you that he left the hospital because he thought you were infected. No, that was not infection, that was just diarrhea. And that the Piggy family wanted to help him with his research to find a cure for his wife's disease and volunteered to be test subjects. But he apparently forgot to follow the drug approval protocols and didn't take any safety tests to check any side effects. Anyway, George wants to give Mr. P a good old smack in the head, but since this is a Roblox game and it's supposed to be family friendly, you stop George and tell him to f off. Mr. P then tells you that there are more monsters coming and that he'll hold them off and that you should go. And being the dumbass you are, you don't go and you approach Mr. P. And then you get stabbed in the back and you die. The end. I know there are 2 other endings, but I'm too lazy. Also, if I picked this ending, I wouldn't have to make another video on book 2 because that wouldn't take place if you're dead.